Hey there folks, John here with Through My Lens, and today I'm coming to you with a gun holster video. We'll be looking at this Kydex holster from the folks at ProTek Concealment, and there'll be a link to their website in the description box. Now, I first became aware of ProTek Concealment when a buddy of mine and fellow YouTuber named John Snareman, link to his channel in the description box as well, when he did a review a couple years back of a ProTek Concealment Kydex holster, and it really stuck out in my mind because he got his with these Kydex J-clips that allow the holster to be easily removed from the belt, to go on and off your gun belt very easily. I've had them like J-clips like this before. The most recent holsters I'd been ordering from a company called MT Holsters, and these you'll find reviews on both here on Through My Lens on the YouTube channel and on the website. Had closed loop, which means you have to feed the belt through the loops in order to take it on and off. And I will mention that all the guns in this video have been previously cleared. So no danger there. So when I ordered and acquired this SIG P320 compact, I needed a good Kydex holster because I like using them both for concealed carry purposes, training, and competition. So I did reach out to ProTek to make me one with these J-clips, and they're very handy. Again, I've used this holster in both concealed carry and in practice so far. Haven't had a chance to compete with it, but you know, my overall impressions of the holster itself, it's an excellent Kydex holster. 2 thumbs up, very good workmanship, lots of quality throughout, no sharp edges, lots of beveling here. Just excellent construction. But these J-clips, again, make it easy to take the holster and put it on and take it off easily. Why is that important? Well, there's several scenarios. One is, you know, for us concealed carry folks, you go to enter a business and you see that dreaded no gun sign, which means if you need to go in, you're going to have to go back to your car and take your gun off. And if you've got a holster like what I showed you before with closed belt loops, that means you got to, while you're sitting in your car, you've got to fool around with getting your belt off, getting that holster and gun off your belt, feed your belt back in, and then go inside, and then redo the whole thing after you're done. Not very convenient. I found myself pocket carrying a lot more with my M&P Shield and accepting the reduced magazine capacity that comes with carrying an M&P Shield because it was so much more convenient. Just put it in my pocket and take it out. There were many cases where I probably would have or I would have used a holster carried one of my larger capacity firearms, but you know, just the inconvenience of knowing that I might have to take my holster off was an impediment. The other situation is when you're training, when you're practicing, or even when you're competing, and you're using different firearms and you have to change between them. Again, much more quick and convenient to be able to do that if you can remove the holster from your belt. I guess the trade-off here, and in concealed carry and with firearms in general, there's always these trade-offs. You know, issues like what you're willing to accept in weight, risk, capacity, size, and you know, all these factors have to be, you know, examined, and personal decisions have to be made. These style holsters are inherently riskier than one that has closed loops like this one, because there is the risk that in a defensive situation you could go to draw that gun and those belt clips might not be fastened correctly, and the whole holster and gun would come off your belt when you went to draw. I think that's a pretty remote possibility, and it's in many cases a risk that I'm willing to accept for the convenience that the belt clips bring. I have used these J-clip style holsters before in practice, in competition, very high stress situations, and I've never had a situation where the entire holster came off. So it's, again, through my experience and in my way of thinking, it's an acceptable risk. Your mileage may vary. Now with the ProTek concealment holster, their Kydex holster, there is another innovative feature that that they've added since Snareman did his fantastic video review, and that's this retention screw here. And what the retention screw does, it actually allows you to adjust the tightness of the holster. You can, as you tighten it down, that holster is going to squeeze tighter on the gun. As you loosen it, it's going to expand and have less retention on the gun, which allows for you to really create a custom draw experience. It also allows you to adjust the holster for different scenarios. Let's say, for example, I wanted to go running with this gun, and I wanted to try to ensure that there was no way that gun could come out of that holster while I was bouncing around while running. I might tighten that retention screw down quite a bit. Conversely, I might be in a competition and I want to make sure I've got the fastest draw that I can. I might loosen that retention screw up quite a bit to reduce the amount of retention on the gun. So lots of scenarios this retention screw has. Very innovative feature. Thumbs up. I haven't seen that feature from too many other holster manufacturers, but really nice job. And again, I can't recommend the ProTek concealment holster enough. They've got about a 2-week turnaround time, which is excellent. I, in fact, have ordered 2 more holsters from them, a black Kydex holster for another P320 that I intend to purchase, and I ordered a Coyote brown one for my M&P9 compact. Now, one caveat here, as of this recording, ProTek Concealment does not have any color samples or samples of their Kydex colors on their website. So if you want to order something other than black, you might want to have some communication with them to make sure you're getting the correct color that you think you're getting. I kind of messed up when I ordered mine. I called it FDE. What I really wanted was this Coyote brown. As you can see, they're somewhat similar. This has greener tones to it. But this is what I actually got. If I had been able to see some color samples, I might have been able to correct my own mistake. But as it is, the color match is pretty decent to the polymer handle, the P320. It's a little greener than what I would like, but again, just make sure that when you're ordering, that you know what color you actually are getting. ProTek Concealment does say that they're revamping their website and they will have color samples up soon. Hope you've enjoyed this video. Take care. God bless. We'll see you in the next video.